You've been in back-to-back meetings, stuck in traffic, and mentally juggling tomorrow's to-do list, and then you step inside and everything shifts. Suddenly, you're not the employee or the manager, you're dad, the tickle monster, the one who finds lost socks, the bedtime negotiator. Welcome to the tightrope walk of modern fatherhood. Millions of men are living this reality daily, and most feel like they're constantly failing one side to support the other. But it's not about perfection, it's about small changes that create big impact. So here are the top 10 mistakes fathers make while juggling work and family, and how you can avoid them, not by doing more, but by doing it better. And if you're here watching this, you're already taking the first step. So hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what's your biggest struggle as a father? Number 1, always available, even after work. It starts innocently. A quick email during dinner, a Slack ping during bath time. Before you know it, your body is home, but your mind is stuck in a spreadsheet. And your child? They're trying to show you the fort they built out of pillows, and all they get is a distracted, "That's nice, buddy." The truth is, being physically present doesn't count if your mental bandwidth is still at the office. One of the simplest fixes? A digital shut-off ritual. After 6 p.m., put your phone on flight mode and leave it in a drawer. Set a physical boundary that signals to your brain and your family that the workday is over, because your next meeting is with the people who actually matter most. Number 2, no real quality time. You're home, technically. The TV's on, the kids are playing, and you're scrolling through your phone, answering Slack messages, or mentally reviewing tomorrow's tasks. But being there physically doesn't count if you're emotionally absent. Kids know the difference. They don't need you all day. They just need you all in. Just 10 to 15 minutes of true focused attention can mean everything. Sit with them, make eye contact, ask questions, laugh at their jokes, let them lead the play. You don't need expensive outings or planned adventures. You just need to pause the outside world. Real connection happens in ordinary moments, when you choose to be fully present, not half aware. That's the time they'll remember. That's what makes you their hero. Number 3, putting work over health. You skip breakfast, work through lunch, and tell yourself, "I'll rest later." You mean well, trying to support your family, meet deadlines, and stay productive. But when you constantly deprioritize your own health, you're pouring from an empty cup. Chronic stress, skipped meals, and zero exercise eventually catch up. And the people you're trying to help are the ones who suffer most. Your body and mind need maintenance. Block out 2 ME appointments per week. No guilt. Take a walk, do yoga, cook a healthy meal, meditate. Burnout isn't noble, it's unnecessary. A healthy dad is a present dad. When you invest in your well-being, you increase your capacity to love, support, and lead. Health isn't selfish, it's your foundation. Number 4, no you time with your partner. Parenthood changes everything, including your relationship. Conversations shift from hopes and dreams to grocery lists and who's doing bedtime. Slowly, connection erodes, and you become co-managers of a household instead of lovers and friends. But love needs time too. You don't need a fancy dinner or a weekend getaway, just 30 intentional minutes. When the kids are asleep, turn off the screens, pour a drink, and really talk. Ask how they're doing, not just what they got done. Laugh together. Touch. Reconnect. These small moments rebuild intimacy brick by brick. When your relationship is nurtured, the whole family feels more stable. A united couple creates a stronger foundation for the children they're raising and for the life they're building together. Number 5, forgetting yourself. Many fathers know who they are in their roles: provider, planner, protector. But ask who they are outside of those roles, and there's silence. Over time, men lose their individual identity beneath the weight of responsibility. That loss breeds quiet resentment, burnout, and even depression. The fix? Reclaim one thing that's just yours. Read under a tree. Dust off that old guitar. Go for a solo drive with no destination. These aren't escapes, they're reminders of who you are. When you take time to nourish your soul, you return home more whole. Your family benefits from a father who hasn't disappeared inside himself. Number 6, constant guilt. You're building Lego castles with your kid, but thinking about tomorrow's presentation. Then at work, you're staring at spreadsheets and feeling bad about missing bedtime. This constant tug of war splits your presence and fuels endless guilt. But guilt isn't proof you care. It's a symptom of divided focus. You'll never be everything, everywhere, all the time. So choose to be fully present in the moment you're in. Be all in at work and all in at home. Give yourself permission to let go of what's not in front of you. Peace doesn't come from perfection. It comes from presence. Forgive yourself, then show up. Number 7, not setting priorities. You answer emails, hit deadlines, and attend every meeting, but by Friday you feel hollow. Busy all week, yet disconnected from what really matters. That's because productivity isn't purpose. Being busy is easy. Being intentional takes effort. Each week, pause and reflect. What truly mattered? What drained me for no reason? Write it down. Realign your schedule with your values. Say no to what's urgent but empty. Your child's recital won't boost your KPI, but it will live in their heart forever. Stop measuring worth by how much you do. Instead, ask, did I show up where I was needed most? Your family doesn't need a machine. They need you, fully human, present, and emotionally awake. That's real success. Number 8, neglecting sleep. You finally get the house quiet, and instead of sleeping, you scroll. TikTok, YouTube, news rabbit holes, it feels like me time, but the cost is steep. Chronic sleep deprivation wrecks your mood, patience, memory, and immune system. You snap at your kids, feel foggy at work, and run on fumes. Sleep isn't selfish, it's survival. Create a routine. No screens 30 minutes before bed, dim lighting, calming music, or even a book. Go to sleep at the same time every night. Prioritize rest like any other responsibility, because a well-rested dad is a more grounded, kind, and effective one. They'll notice. Number 9, no long-term vision. You hustle, provide, and stay busy, but what's the big picture? One day, your kids will look back and ask, who was dad really? Will the answer be just work emails and missed moments, or stories of presence and purpose? Define your values. Write down goals beyond income. What legacy are you building? Your job title fades, your character echoes, shift from reactive to intentional living. Even 10 minutes of reflection a week changes your path. Don't just count the days, make them count. Your future self and your children will thank you for choosing a life with vision and meaning. Number 10, not talking about feelings. Man up, don't cry. Sound familiar? Many fathers were raised to suppress emotion thinking it was strength, but bottled feelings turn into irritability, shutdowns, or explosive moments. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's courage. Your kids watch you to learn how to process their own emotions. So, model openness. Talk to your partner, a friend, a counselor, or even a journal. Share your stress, fears, or doubts. You'll feel lighter, stronger, and more connected. Showing your heart teaches your kids that honesty is safe. Silence breeds distance. Speaking creates closeness. Real strength lies in being human, not a robot in dad clothes. You won't get it perfect. None of us do, but you're here, watching, reflecting. That's the start. Fatherhood is not about flawless performance. It's about intentional presence. It's about showing up every day, even when you're tired, especially when you're tired. If you saw yourself in any of these points, don't feel ashamed. Feel seen. These are common traps, not personal failures, and each one has a small, powerful shift that can start today. Let us know in the comments, what mistake do you relate to most? And what's one thing you're changing this week? Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insights that matter. We've got content coming soon about parenting under pressure, how to build stronger relationships, and staying true to yourself through it all. Because you don't need to be a perfect father. You just need to be a present one.